Hey everybody, I'm Jesse and welcome to another edition of Genx Thanks. What's happening, Christopher? What's up, buddy? Mr. Hurst, good morning. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing all right. Let's see, today is Monday, February 16th. Tomcat, what's up, Tomcat? Glad to see you here, man. And I'm gonna kick this off by talking about a theory kind of that's been percolating in my brain. Jeff7, what's up, Jeff? Living and active. There he is, living and active. Hey, buddy. Sedition, glad to see you, Sedition. Wayne Beatty, good evening, Wayne. OG, what's up? Glad to see you here, OG. I've got a theory about plus size women and the status of plus size women today. Back in the 80s, it was skinny women, and through the 90s and stuff, skinny women were popular. Or, when you saw the supermodels, they were all very skinny. But more and more I see, on billboards and in social media and stuff, heavier, bigger sized women being admired more in society today. Raziel, what's up, Roz? Shannon, good morning, Shannon. Glad to see y'all here. All right, so my theory about the plus size women and their rise in esteem, let's say, if you look back at history, we find statues and carvings of stuff of larger women. They were venerated. That was just the ideal back then, was plus size women, and now it's becoming that way again, it seems. The Analog Kid, what's up, Analog? Buenos dias. Glad to see you here, Analog. Erica, what's up, Erica? Good morning. Glad to see you here. Your thighs were too much for Gen X. Well, and if it comes across like I'm being hard on plus size women, then I'm not stating my point correctly. So don't mistake me while I'm talking here. That's not my point. I honestly think people in general, but women specifically, can look good at 200 pounds or 100 pounds, or just depends on the person, how they carry themselves and stuff. So there are attractive skinny women and attractive plus size women. So I'm not trying to disparage plus size women here. That's not my point. So but if we look at that, how these ancient civilizations venerated plus size women, and then we look at it today, we have other signs from back then that tell us toward the end of a civilization, they got hyper focused and hyper really concerned with gender. The value of their currency collapsed, right? Just fell through the floor. Their currency had zero value. They venerated plus size women. These are just random kind of miscellaneous things, precursors to collapse. Now, I'm not saying plus size women are going to collapse society. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's just a random arbitrary thing that society focused on before it collapsed. So I just wonder if this, not plus size women, but the veneration of them is a sign of an apocalypse. But I'm always looking for signs of the apocalypse. So don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? That's one of my hobbies. looking looking for the sign of the end days. So, what do y'all think about that? Yeah. No, not morbidly obese versus thick, and that's a thing. I don't know if it's women in general, but women in general don't. I've seen so many women call themselves fat and obese and shit, and weighing 120, 130 pounds. I'm like, you know, do you know what obese, what the word obese means? So women are very hard on themselves. Us guys understand that, obese is is completely different than just a little overweight or thick, these kind of things. But women are too hard on themselves. They all want to call themselves obese and shit. They think they're obese. Or not every woman, but a lot of them that I have known. They work now in 2026 at 213 pounds living. Oh yeah, they didn't have those mini scooters to shop in back then. That's right. That's true. Rex Chaoticus, what's up? Yeah, it seems that way. Rex. If you look at the main precursors of the collapse of a civilization, one of the biggest ones is the devaluation of the currency. Every time it happens, their currency just loses complete value, and it becomes worthless. And this has happened over and over again in throughout society, throughout the history of the world. Worry about the diabetes. Diabetes is a separate topic that I like to investigate. Um, with my thought experiments, as why wasn't diabetes a big thing you know, back in the old West, or back in the Middle Ages, or why has diabetes just become a big thing? It was a thing when I was a kid in the 70s and 80s, but it wasn't a big thing. Now all of a sudden, since the year 2000, this diabetes is damn near a pandemic, an epidemic of diabetes. Uh, that it just makes me wonder. You know what I mean? Makes me wonder about shit. Yeah, the celebration and encouragement of excess has always come before collapse. Yeah, yeah, living that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, me neither, Jeff. I've never ridden one of those grocery store scooters. My knee was sore once, and I almost did, but I just you know sucked it up. Tripwire, what's up, Trip? Glad to see you here. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're moving around good. Yeah, yeah. I've never been, I've never been, I guess, picky or shallow when it comes to that stuff. Not to, an attractive woman could be at any weight. It just depends. But again, all things in moderation. If you go completely overboard with being thin, is she just skin and bones? You see those anorexic girls, and they're not attractive. That she can be too skinny and not be attractive. She can be either side of the spectrum. Now you're getting outside the happy medium there that is attractive, and that's with men too. An anorexic, super skinny ass dude, he's not going to be attractive to women. And the same thing with a completely obese guy. Have y'all seen that movie, The Whale? Brendan Fraser wasn't attractive in that movie. Oh, gee. Uh, yeah, processed food in general. But yeah, corn syrup. I avoid corn syrup like the plague. Literally, I avoid that shit. I try not to ingest that shit by all means at my disposal. I try not to put that shit in my body. Food triangle was made for the prison system to keep them guys weak. Okay, Erica, that makes sense. And for a long time, I believed that all that stuff, the food pyramid and all that stuff, was made for us to be healthy. You know, but as you go along through life and you realize that it's all about the money, everything is about the money. So once I realized that the food pyramid was not about health; it was about money. Yeah. Oh yeah, Roz. I I would prefer a girl who's not afraid to eat a cheeseburger. That's for damn sure. I think Eddie Murphy or somebody had a skit like that. I'll just have a water. You know what I mean? She's sitting there. You can tell she's hungry as hell on your date, and she'll just have a water. Yeah, yeah. What was that? That one song, "Fat Bottom Girls Make the World Go Round." Who was that? I forget who sung that song now. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Trip. Hope you're feeling better, man. Yeah, yeah, we accepted everyone. I think that's a core tenet of Gen X, you know, and it really does set us apart that we just accepted everyone. Um, we were, you know, if you were cool, we could be friends. I don't give a shit how much you weigh, what color your skin is. The only thing was whether you were cool or not, you know, how you treated other people, um, what kind of stuff you like to do. You know what I mean? If our interests aligned, we could be friends. You know, back in school, we didn't. There was not all this bullshit going on all the time. I think that's what sets Gen X apart from the other generations. Yeah, Emily's actually been watching the show for a long time. Uh, she hasn't been, you know, she doesn't get up in the morning and come to every show and stuff, but just randomly here and there she'll pop up for a few weeks. But for a long time, like she might be one of the oldest, or she definitely is one of the oldest uh, Gen X Thinks subscribers. She's been a subscriber for probably close to as long as Gen X Thinks has been in existence. Yeah, 2.5 years. She's been around for a long time. So it just she'll disappear for a few months and then she'll pop back up. But yeah, Emily's been supporting the channel with her time and her thumbs ups and stuff for a very long time now. Yeah, accepting and being attracted to are two different things. Living, you're right about that. The what is that now? Oh, the Tankella. The Tankella. What's up, Tank? Yeah, yeah. We have friends with disabilities, and that never stopped us. Even, when we were kids, we have friends with disabilities when we were kids. Hell, you know, push your friend in the wheelchair out there and he could be the umpire or whatever. Emily's an honorary Gen Xer. Yeah, Roz. Yeah, she's cool as hell. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Christopher. And she's always telling me hi from her parents. I get a kick out of that. Hi, Emily's parents. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Trip. Yeah, that's why I put that post up. So we could make it official. Oh, okay, Tomcat. All right. What's up? Oh, okay, Roz. All right. Yeah, I wish I had more time to spend on the Discord. I really do. You've seen once in a while I'll post a meme on there or something, but I just don't have the time. So okay, I will. I'll do that. I'll add the Discord to the spiel and add it to the links. I keep forgetting to do that, Roz. Add it to the links in the down below the in the description. I should have the Discord link in there as well. All right, Winjo. What's up, Winjo? Glad to see you here. Shane. Glad you can make it, Shane. One of your friends was blind as a kid? Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us had friends with disabilities and we found a way to incorporate them into our fun or relatives, a brother, sister, cousin, or whatever. Now we got to get Emily her official Blockbuster membership card. Yeah. 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 Your blind friend could ride a bike all over and not hit anything? No shit, Shane. Okay. All right. Unless someone was visiting and parked in a place they weren't normally parked. No shit. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. And as a Gen Xer, he just did shit, figured it out, right? Had no fear riding a bike blind. That's awesome, dude. Kids with all of their faculties now, all of their senses don't ride bikes anymore. And Gen Xers, blind Gen Xers used to ride bikes back in the day. That's awesome. Pinball wizard too. That'd be cool as shit. Yeah. Yeah, our flour is a chemical mess. Thank a lobbyist. Yeah. Yeah, and that's, Jody, what's up, Jody? Glad to see you here. Glad you could make it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Tomcat. All right, no problem, buddy. No pressure, no stress, dude. Yeah. Don't make fun because if it was a you thing, yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, Tomcat. Well, I'm glad you're here, Tomcat. Glad you can make it, dude. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Wenjo's not a dude. I do the same thing. And to all of the chicks out there that I call dude and stuff, um, I apologize. But if I see a handle that is, they could go either way, or it's just kind of, just like an inanimate object or something, then me being a guy, I just project dudeness upon you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll call you man or dude or whatever. I did that to V Intuitive a few live streams ago, and V Intuitive is a chick as well. So it's not meant as disrespect. I just, until I know, I don't know. And it's just like force of habit, kind of. When I'm talking, I'll say guy or dude or man or whatever. Oh, Roundup, yeah, gotta love Roundup. Tank. Yeah, oh yeah, when Joe, yeah, we can rib each other, but we stick up for each other too. Yeah, when Joe, nice point, great point. We remove the chitin from eggs in America. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, raw milk. By all this stuff that's been demonized over here. Kicking Bird, what's up, Kicking Bird? Glad to see you here. The big wheel, but not the green machine. The green machine sounds familiar, Kicking Bird. That sounds familiar. Green machine. I'm trying to bring up an image in my mind. And my mind only cooperates with me about 40% of the time. Oh, the green machine was more expensive than the big wheel. Hell yeah, raw milk is good, Shannon. Yeah, I'm. I drank raw milk. I would go out and milk the cow myself, and come in and bring the milk in and put it in the fridge, and we'd drink it, and I'd put the cream on my cereal. Uh, so yeah, I love raw milk. I don't know why. Well, money follow the money. I'm sure they banned it and made it illegal here in America because of money. AWOL, what's up, AWOL? Oh, okay. Yeah, who would have thought she'd be famous? All right, other kids picked on your schoolmate. Oh, all right, Roz. Yeah, no, that's one thing too. Our Gen X chicks are awesome. Yeah, we've got the best gals of any generation. Period, hands down. I think so. Yeah, and I like seeing um, you gals put your 2 cents in, because and it gives us dudes a different perspective on life as well. The Lamborghini of big wheels underground. Grew up on water and beer. Kicking bird hit every speed bump going down and it get launched. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tank. Yeah, they go after the Amish for their raw milk. FBI literally going after the Amish for their raw milk. That's despicable. Uh, and they're the healthiest people in the United States, the Amish. No diabetes, no, go down the list. They didn't get COVID. They didn't get the shot. They didn't get COVID. If what we were told about COVID was true, the Amish wouldn't exist right now. So that's proof right there that was all one big crock of shit. Everything they said about it. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got all these crazy, weird laws, Shannon, and regulations. Like here in Florida, you're not allowed to collect rainwater, not allowed to purchase or sell raw milk, and that's just a couple off the top of my head. We've got all kinds of weird laws like that. Yeah, the last of the real women, Shane. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Gen X women rock, Jeff. Yep, yep. Oliver Rust, what's up, Oliver? Glad to see you here. Yeah, yeah. Now you got to pay to play in the mud. I have to work in the mud. Yeah, OG. Dog Karma, what's up, Dog Karma? Glad to see you here. The Amish, Christopher, what did they do? Oh, raw milk. Yeah, they don't pasteurize their milk. They don't have the facilities to pasteurize their milk. So the FBI raids them randomly. Well, they used to. I don't know now what, I don't know what's going on now. But during the Obama administration, the FBI was kicking in Amish doors, like it was their job. Amish have been raided by the FBI countless times. All you have to do is look it up. Look up. They've got video. They used to have videos of the FBI coming in, uh, raiding Amish places and shit, and raiding small home farms. Little organic farms and shit. Yeah, kicking their doors in over raw milk or whatever. Uh, a lot of states, it's illegal to share a cow. You can't even share a cow with your neighbor in a lot of states. Like both of y'all go milk the cow or whatever, or share the milk. Both of you purchase the cow and then you share the milk. Yeah, that's illegal. Uh, and for the people, whoever the people are who are turning in others, the Karens that are turning in others for having raw milk. If that is your biggest complaint, that these people are drinking raw milk in their own house. I just, that mentality is difficult for me to even process in my mind. What business is it of mine if my neighbor wants to share a cow and share raw milk with his neighbor? It just sickens me. Goat cheese. I've never tried goat cheese, Erica. That's one thing I've never tried. No shit. Hurst, you saw ACDC 3 times? Bovine menage a trois. I like raw milk, Wayne Beatty. Yeah, I like it. Cow's milk. I haven't had goat's milk or goat cheese yet. Goat milk cheese is awesome, Shannon. Yeah, I'm not afraid to try it. I would try it um, if I ever had the opportunity. But I just haven't run across any. Yeah. Oh, the humanity. Yeah. Okay, another sedition, another vote for goat cheese. Yeah, off the grid, no birth certificates, free people, and the government can't stand that shit. And yeah, really cool brotherhood. They went OG. They went and built houses for the people affected by Hurricane Helene. The government left those people to rot, and the Amish went and built houses for them. It's insane, dude. It's insane. Now I have eaten goat meat, Christopher. and that is good. I liked it. Yeah, I'll eat goat in a heartbeat. Yeah, goat's good. I assume I've had shark before, but I didn't like it, and I've always heard it's good. But I don't know if it was cooked properly. So that's the thing you gotta realize when you're eating stuff like that. If it's cooked properly, it's probably pretty damn good. If you get it and it wasn't cooked just right, it can throw the taste off or whatever. Oh yeah, I want to try it, Erica. Yeah. Okay, Wenjo. Yeah, most folks would die from salmonella, but a dairy farmer would maybe get a bellyache. Yeah, I believe that. Matter of taste, goat products. Yeah, I mean, most people haven't tried goat products, right? Goat meat or milk or cheese or any of it. So you probably get used to it, even if you didn't quite like it in the beginning. And it depends on what the goats are fed and what kind of water they're drinking, that kind of thing. The goat milk's going to taste different, if they're eating garbage than if they're eating good green grass and drinking good clean water. So that goes into it too. Oh yeah. Oh, they wouldn't let the people live in the houses the Amish built for them. Code violations. Those sons of bitches. They're criminals living in active. I don't know if you caught me and Lake's conversation. When was it? On Saturday evening, living in active. But we're going to start a movement. We're going to quit calling them government and leaders and elites and all this shit. They're criminals. That's what we're calling them from now on. Criminals. That's what they are. They're not our leaders. They don't lead shit. They're not leading us anywhere. They're robbing us, is all they're doing. That's all they're doing. They create problems and then they rob us in order to fix the problems. So I'm not calling them anything but criminals from now on because that's exactly what they are. Oh yeah, yeah, Erica, we've talked about that. I mean, seriously, if we could get the funding, we'd do it. Excuse me. And if I had more time, I'd try to get the funding, and we'd buy a big plot of land somewhere. Goat is eaten more than cow globally, and carp is the most eaten fish. No shit. Carp. I've never eaten carp, just I've caught a shit ton of carp, as a kid, but I've never eaten one just because they were so bony and it didn't seem like they'd be good. I just let them go. But I goat being the most eaten meat globally, that sounds correct. But the carp thing is surprising. Yeah, I didn't know that carp was eaten that much. Oh yeah, FEMA. Yeah, what a joke, OG FEMA. You love lamb analog? Yeah, I've eaten goat one time and it was delicious. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was good. Connecting the rabbit holes is here. Where you at? Tank Ferret. What's up, Tank? Glad to see you here. There he is, connecting the rabbit holes. What's up? Good morning. Glad to see you here, Rabbit. Oh yeah, goats are smart. They're a pain in the ass to keep in a pen. I know that. Those some bitches will climb like a damn wildcat. Oh, you buy Amish products, Oliver? I wish they had a Amish community around here. But the Amish are too smart to come down here and float to Florida. You know what I mean? They don't want nothing to do with these summers. They don't have any air conditioning. So hell no. Yeah, a pain to keep fenced underground. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they are a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah. And you can put a goat if you have a bunch of weeds. It doesn't thistles, any kind of weed. It doesn't matter. You want that shit cleared out. Put a goat in there. Uh, a goat will eat that shit down to the dirt. Eat the thickest, most fibrous stalks and shit. He'll gnaw that shit down to the dirt. Goats are awesome. Yeah, they solve a lot of problems. Yeah, we were raised on a lot of different stuff. You're right, Christopher. Yeah, focus on recovery, Trip. Get better, dude. Hope you're relaxing. All right, Trip. Yeah. No, you're still supporting the channel by showing up and listening to me run my mouth, dude. No, I appreciate your support, Tripwire. So no worries, dude. Just get your rest and recover. We all want to see you back on your feet. Only exist to continue governance in an emergency, not to help the people. No shit, living. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah, yeah, Hurst. Yeah, prayers to you, Trip. That's absolutely. You're in our prayers, man. You would have a pack of bums cheering you on, Arnis. uh, oh, and they'd ask you to let them eat it. No shit. Yeah, analog. Yeah, I like all kinds of catfish, channel cats. Hell yeah. Yeah, poison ivy. Yep. Yeah, Tank. They'll eat the hell out of that. FEMA is the enclave from Fallout. Oh, okay. You have a Amish furniture shop up the street from you? Yeah, but I mean, supporting the Amish is supporting ourselves, in my opinion. Uh, you want something built right and from people who are living right. We don't all want to be Amish. Granted, we all like YouTube and whatever in our cell phones and shit, but that to me, they're everything I've seen, and I don't have a lot of experience dealing with the Amish, so I'm talking from secondhand information, mostly from you here on genx Thinks, and what I see, in the news and whatever. Not the news, but what I read on articles online and stuff. The Amish are just great people, and they produce great products: honey, food, furniture, everything. They're just awesome people. Lots of Amish in Michigan too. Yeah, the Amish and Puritans are different, right, Christopher? Yeah, underground. Yeah, I like catfish too, but I like all fish. So that's not me saying I like catfish, isn't saying much. AF, what's up, AF? Glad to see you here. You have a pretty hate machine story? All right, AF. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. OG. Yeah. You could pass that stuff down to your kids. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Jody Furnish posted a video on Discord on our Discord channel. So it might be worth checking out. So everybody, do I have the? I need to put the damn Discord link up here. Let me see if I can put it in the chat. See if I'm signed into Discord on. I don't know if I'm signed into it on this computer. No. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the description. I'll start putting it in the description in the future so everybody can find Discord easily. Because y'all need a place to be able to post stuff like that and share stuff with the community, on the side. And that was Shannon's idea. So Shannon gets credit for the Discord, for our Discord channel. I hadn't even thought about it, but yeah, we need to get more people on there and share a little more, when we're not having a live stream. Been busy AF? Well, can't blame you for that. You use Discord to post memes? Yeah, me too. Or I'll update maybe once in a while. I'll remember to put something up there letting people know when the the next live stream is happening. I need to be more consistent with that though. Like I said, time is my biggest drawback. I have the most difficult time with time. I just don't have the time because I'm off working most of the day, 6 days a week, and on Sundays I've got to do stuff around the house. There's shit I got to do here. Oh yeah, crappie, bluegill, perch, yeah, salmon, trout, all of it underground. Yeah, I love it all, dude. I'm with you. Oh, okay. Way too remote for any kind of internet access. Yeah, Hearst. Yeah, I agree. Old Testament justice. Yep. No shit. Around 40 fishing holes listed for sale. Huh. Servicing old fishing reels. Yeah, that'd be a cool ass hobby. Yeah, Tank. I am on Rumble. Um, I I'm just hit and miss on Rumble, Tank. I did the Sunday live stream. I actually posted to Rumble, but this one I'm not streaming this one to Rumble. But I need to. I really do. Just it's why not? You know what I mean? But yeah, I am on Rumble. A lot of my content is on Rumble. I think I actually started genx Thinks mainly on Rumble, and then just kind of side posting to YouTube. But then the YouTube was where everybody was, started watching. So I kind of focused on YouTube, and then Rumble never picked up. So I kind of pushed it to the side. But I can stream to both, and I'm gonna start here pretty quick. Rodney, what's up, Rodney? Does anyone really know what time it is? Are you talking like what time it is right now, what time my watch says it is, or on a deeper level? Because, what is time, right? The earth just spinning around the sun. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Drinking beer with your buddies. Is that what fishing is, Hurst? No shit, Tomcat. That's pretty damn cool. I actually fish left-handed because I had the spinning reels, and that was just natural to me, when I was a kid to fish like this. left-handed, and so it's hard when I move to bait casters and stuff as an adult. It's really hard to find a left-handed bait caster. Uh, so I've been trying to fish right-handed. Is just feels really weird to me. And also, when I'm playing video games, I invert the controls. So I pull back to go up and I push forward to go down. That's just natural to me. You know what I mean? Like flying an airplane, you pull back to go up and push forward to go down. That's, I guess, from playing Afterburner maybe on the arcade. But yeah, my controls, I'm one of those weird people that invert the controls. If I play it normal, I just, I can't, the camera just stares at the sky or down at the ground while everybody shoots me. Yeah, that's a weird little bit of trivia about me. Okay. He had an old Cadillac, or he has an old Cadillac. Oh, Pretty Hate Machine was stuck in the cassette player. That's hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, MacGyver. Yeah, Christopher. In Michigan, you're never more than 5 miles from a body of water. And that's how it is here in Florida too. Yeah, we have lakes all over the place, and then the ocean, all around us. So yeah, you're always you can walk to a fishing hole or water anyway. You can walk to water damn near anywhere here in Florida. Okay, drive in silence or listen to that tape. Yeah, that would be hilarious. AF. Yeah. Yeah, when Joe, if you wonder how patient your husband is, go fishing with him. Yeah, yeah. And I used to go fishing with my brother and my brother-in-law. Out we drive clear over about almost an hour to the coast and go out in the salt water, and we'd all get in the same boat. And I take my fishing seriously. We go out there and we cast out and shit, and have my line out there. We get bait and get all geared up and everything, and I'd throw my line out, and I'd be watching, watching my pole and my line and all that stuff, waiting for a bite. And these two, they'd be high by the time we got there, smoking weed and shit, and they'd fall asleep. I'd be looking at them, and they'd be snoring. And we finally got to the fishing hole, finally got out on the water, and these two clowns go to sleep. And I'm watching the tip of my rod, right, waiting for it to get a bite. And then my brother-in-law's pole, will start, and he'll be asleep. I'll wake him up, dude, you're getting a bite, and he'll do this, look at his pole and go back to sleep. That shit used to make me so mad. Yeah, I couldn't get a bite to save my life. Yeah, but these two clowns, they'd be high as hell, asleep, and they'd be getting all the bites. Oh, you play inverted too, Hurst? Okay. Yeah, push forward down. It's like if you grab somebody by the back of the head and you wanted to move their head around, you pull back for them to look up and you push forward for them to look down. That's that the control mechanism just seems natural to me. Tank's out of here. All right, Tank, be cool, buddy. Yeah, trout is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, but I like all kinds of fish. Rex Chaoticus, you notice my mad dog? Yeah, it's a new addition, dude. Yeah, I just got it. When was it? Saturday. I just picked it up Saturday. Yeah, it took some doing because I went looking around, shopping around. I was, and I would have got Boone's Farm or whatever, just something that we used to drink back in the day. And it's hard to find. I actually had to do some searching and some driving around, going to liquor stores and stuff. But yeah, I just got this Saturday. You're right-handed and shoot with your left eye, Joe. That's how my brother's the same way. My brother's the same way. He shoots with his left eye. He dropped acid and went fishing. Holy shit. Oh, so you go back and forth, huh, underground? Yeah, I'm just strictly left-handed. Yeah. Yeah. Analog, being out on the water, I just love it. I haven't been in years now, just busy working and stuff, but I love being out on the water. Yeah, I love it. Christopher, you think, yeah, fishing is, I think, is good for the soul. Yeah, Erica, Strawberry Hill. You blanked on the Mad Dog living. Yeah, the Detroit River, vital to U.S. survival. Shellfish fan too. Yeah, I have a reaction to some shellfish. Uh, but I like oysters and crab and all that. Yeah, and I like all of it, but some of it I I I throw up. I don't get the anaphylactic allergy thing like peanuts or whatever. It's not a food allergy. I don't know what the hell it is, but yeah, I love shellfish. Robitussin. All right, all right, OG. That would be a good addition. Just stay away from oysters. Yeah. No shit. Eat them stalkers. All right. Yeah, when the mad dog's empty. Yeah, yeah, Hurst. Crabbing is fun. I've never been crabbing, but I've eaten my share of crab. I love crab. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Hurst, but yeah, I didn't realize so much freight moved over the Great Lakes. 2 foot channel cat? No shit, dude. That'd be a nice fish. Mine was probably a black drum I caught out uh, off of a little place called Titusville here in Florida on the coast. Yeah, me too, Tomcat. Yeah, I had some times drinking old Mad Dog. Raw oysters, yeah, I've had raw oysters before. I like them fried, but yeah, I've had them raw, and they're good. Yeah, with lemon juice or hot sauce. You out of here, Erica? All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's getting close. We still got a few more minutes though. Yeah, yeah. You're right about that. AF, good way to crack a tooth. You're not a fish eater, rabbit. Okay, Tripwire, be cool, buddy. We're not far behind you. Yeah, when you you don't like bottom feeders? Yeah, I never really thought of that. Well, I've thought of it, but I never think about it when I'm eating them. Oh, when you were out flounder gigging sedition, I love crab. That's probably my favorite food, crab. I can eat I can eat metric tons of that shit. Not literally, but I can eat a lot of it. Some used to have a place not too far from here that had all you can eat crab. Yeah, I try to put them out of business every time I went. Yeah, anybody who's eating fish sticks is eating shark. Yeah, and and manta ray and all that other stuff. Walk in your sleep and wake up lost. Oh, on hallucinogens. Okay. Yeah, too old for that shit. I agree, Wenjo. Yeah, it is a lot of work, but it's damn good. Oh, rainbow trout tank. Yeah. All right, everybody. Our hour is up. So, what did we learn today? uh, Fish is good. Goat milk is good. Goat cheese is good. Goat is good. The Amish are good. Not in the same way, though. We don't eat the Amish. The Amish are just good people. Uh, Big girls are good. Skinny girls are good. Uh, Gen X girls are awesome. So we found a lot of good stuff today that we can agree are good, right? So that's pretty awesome. Oh, Emily is awesome. We all agreed on that. MJ, what's up, MJ? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Felix. Thank you for showing up and hanging out, Felix. My boy Mike. So I'll say goodbye to everybody. Arnis, Jeff7, Sedition, my boy Mike Fleisner, Christopher, Felix, Tank, MJ, Rabbit, Living and Active, Oliver Rust, Raziel, Dog Karma, AF, Hurst. Who else we got here? Jeff7. Can't forget Jeff. Winjo, Tomcat. Did I say AF already? Well, AF deserves two goodbyes for the Pretty Hate Machine story. Erica, Tripwire. I think they left us already, but we'll still say goodbye. Analog Kid. Who else we got here? OG Tango. All right. I think I might have gotten everybody. Did I say Shannon already? Shannon. Oh, Tank Ferret. Can't forget Tank either. All right. I think I may have gotten everyone this time. All right, everybody. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with me. I sincerely appreciate it. If I didn't call out your name, it's because I just missed you because I got to scroll up through the Rodney Letman. I got to scroll up through the chat here and it's hard to get everyone. But I do thank all of you, even those of you who aren't in the chat and watching on TV or something, or for some other reason don't engage in the chat. I still appreciate your time watching the show. So thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Let's see, who are we going to dedicate the spiel to today? Let's do Winjo. Winjo. All right. So this spiel is dedicated to you, Winjo. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. As always, stay frosty, Gen X, and I'll see you on the next one. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you'd like to support the channel by becoming a member, it's only $2.99 a month, and I'll put that link down in the description, or you can head over to the channel page and become a member that way. But I really appreciate all the support from the members out there. This is the members banner here, and I really appreciate these people. They support the channel directly through memberships, and it helps out a lot, so thank you very much to all the members. If you're interested in Gen X gear, we got some pretty cool stuff over there at Redbubble. Gen X things and Gen X branded stuff, t-shirts, coffee mugs, stickers, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. But I'll leave that link down in the description too for any of you who are interested. If you have any ideas for future episodes of Gen X Things, please put those down in the comments, or you can email us, and the email is genxthings@gmail.com. And as always, stay frosty, Gen X, and I'll see you on the next one.